All right. I am ready to get jiggy with it. Romans chapter 4. Paul is still on the differences between works of the flesh and works of the spirit or of faith. But he has another interesting point in chapter 4. So let's get started with it. What shall we say then that Abraham our father, as pertaining to the flesh, hath found? Okay, so he is he is speaking to the flesh. For if Abraham were justified by work, now that would have been keeping the law. Remember, the Gentile had a law unto himself as well. Abraham had a law unto himself without the law of Moses yet. And if he would have went by that law, the law of his mind, then he would have fell short. That's what Abraham, that's what Paul is going after. And if Abraham would have been justified by work, he hath to glory. You can leave two out because it's added. But he hath glory, but not before God. See, it's impossible. Even if he would have obeyed the law in his mind, it would have not been possible before God. I just wanted to show their addings there that shouldn't be added. It gives no understanding to that sentence. Actually takes it away. Now he's talking about Torah. He's talking about the Old Testament. For what saith the Scriptures? That would be Torah. Abraham believed God, and it was counted unto him for righteousness. It was his faith, not his works. His mind had what was right and wrong, and he resisted his mind and went with faith to believe that God would lead him to his country or land, that God would give him his child, these things. And Paul will get into that. Now to him that worketh is the reward not reckoned of grace, but of debt. Now, if Abraham would have worked, God would have owed him. He would have owed him righteousness. But grace is not owed, it's given. So if you work for something, if you was to work for the law of your mind, it's not of grace. It's, can I be good enough? No, you can't be good enough. The flesh will never be good enough. It comes by belief, comes by following. But to him that worketh not, and that's where Paul's fixing to go, but believeth on him that justified the ungodly, his faith is counted for righteousness. Even as David also described the blameless blessedness of man, of the man, unto whom God imputed righteousness without works. 7. Saying, blessed are they whose iniquities are forgiven, and those and whose sins are covered. Blessed is the man whom the Lord will not impute sin. Right? And that was the end of this little short one again. So Paul is getting into the understanding of faith versus works. Can I be good enough? No. Jesus overcame the world. He has already provided the works that the flesh needed to do. And he takes the stony heart out and he puts the heart of flesh in. The works have already been done. They're complete and perfect. And those works are imputed to you that you may receive a new heart. That new heart gave a choice. You didn't have a choice before the new heart. We were sold to sin. But after receiving the new heart, now you have a choice. You can choose between the old man and the new man. The flesh has been overcame.